In this lecture, we are going to talk about format specifiers and basic functions that we require in order to take input from the user or to display our output to the user. So those commonly used functions are printf and scanf. Because we'll be requiring these functions quite often, so I'm covering this in the initial lecture only. So there are many format specifiers in C language. However, we are going to use %C, %D and %f for now, and rest of the format specifier will be checking in the next lectures. So %C will be used for character, %D will be used for integer, and %f will be float. So all these three data types we are going to check in the next lecture. Format for printf and scanf statement is like this. Name of my function is printf. Inside of parenthesis, this double quote indicates starting of my first parameter of printf statement. What I am writing over here is a space number space %d comma a character. So let me explain how printf statement will be utilized. Printf, then starting double quote indicates starting of my string. So what I am writing over here is a number %d comma a character %c comma a float value %f, and then I end my first parameter with another double quote. This whole part is my first parameter of the printf statement. Then I'm writing comma to add another parameter. So my next parameter is marks, then again a comma. This is my next variable, and again after a comma another variable. So how exactly this printf statement will get executed? So at the time of compilation, my %d will be replaced by marks. This whole variable will be replaced by %c, and similarly my final variable value of 5 will be used to replace %f. So hence, once this is compiled and at the time of execution, my output for this printf statement will be a number 10 comma a character p comma a float value 3.142 if these variables were having these values. Now next statement is scanf statement. So printf statement is used for displaying values. So this is used for displaying output, and scanf is used for taking values from user. So what scanf does is it tells compiler to take these three values, and I'm also mentioning what type of value to take from user and where to store those values. So when I say %d, I'm going to accept integer value, %c will be my character value, %f will be a float value, and all these three values will be stored one by one into these respective variables. My first integer variable will be stored at marks. My second parameter is character variable, which will be stored into this variable, first letter of your name, and %f, which is a float variable, will be stored inside of value of pi. If you have enjoyed this lesson, give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Also, don't forget to visit our website codegod.com for more detailed content.